Can I ask you a question? Sasa hii ni episode finale, ni season finale, ni podcast finale. What are we gonna call it?
Sasa tuhitaji
we can be gonna fikiria season finale and make it.
Yeah, but they say never say never. So
season finale. Yeah, it is. To speak up for season finale it is. Yeah, how have you been doing? The very last time I checked, a lot has been happening.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
A lot. Okay, you like. Okay, my life has been interesting lately.
Okay. That's all. Imano kuna kitu ina happen. You tell us.
What is
something happening?
What up? Okay. Graduation. Shule, PC,
ina time. Umekwaje?
Niko poa. Yeah, very good. 2024 has not been my year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it hasn't been my year even after who sang mwaka ni mwaka kufosi yani
tumejaribu kufosi imekata.
We have tried, but do you know the first really trying to kufika hapo, but not really. So Ray has been just like up and down. I don't want this year to end. Imekuwa na so many things and manifestation of a good year next year, 2025. Full of greatness and full of najua itakuwa smooth but the best is kwa kama 2024.
Can I ask you something? You do realize last year lady we said the same thing.
No.
You did say the money 2023 haikuwa poa. Yeah.
Okay, let me give my reasons to my 2024. My 2024 was good.
Okay.
Personally.
2024 which better?
24.
Yes.
24. When you look at when you compare what happened, the things that happened in 2023. I was not this guys. Let me tell you.
Last year after in the pit. Hata juzi, okay, there's a friend of mine tunafanya review, a recap of the year. Like tuna mention like from Jan, you are high and you're low that every month. Like you can like sort of
every month.
Yeah, like January high zake na low zake.
It's a good thing to do.
And I realized I had more like good things reviews over this month, this year over. Last year I was in the ghetto. In there. Yeah. Anyway, you're saying something.
My reason as to I'm saying my year has not been like that because the things I planned to achieve this year, not all of them. Sijahit target ya zote, but a part of it, I would say 70% of it are good, but the 30% not yet. So it has been good. Imekuja tu kwa at the end, but earlier on mwaka ikiwa hapo ilikuwa ukumbusho ni kuanza kwa
the last quarter.
The quarter of the
last quarter imeenda na issue. Yes.
But anyway, we thank God for it.
Man, that was figure.
I'm already lost.
Why?
Yo.
What's up?
2024.
Be in the ghetto.
The shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo. I feel like mwaka yenye nisha experience ilinipeleka down like the same 2024 has done. It was back in 2015. That is how I put
9 years ago.
Things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was back in 2015. That is when I felt like hii mwaka iishe. It was my
lowest.
You know what I mean?
And you know 2015 you're in primary.
Yeah.
Class 7.
I know.
It's 9 years ago.
I know that.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I guess I know that.
9 years. Yeah. So from 2015, all my years have been amazing till now 2024. You know, I just there was an episode actually. Actually, niseme about this past weekend. Nimekuwa nikisema about this episode in I cancelled. I think this is one of the reasons that made me cancel
the episode. Why?
Because it was heavy. It was heavy. I feel like I understand what I'm going through, especially this year. and I feel like the outcome is going to be nice, but ikikuja kukua mzuri nimekapitia, you know what I mean? So it's like these are stories that I'm going to share. I will definitely share this past weekend.
So just stay locked.
Stay low. First January, as tukikuja kuleta storytelling and whatever, I will make sure I do that story. But kitu sitaki to promise, and I remember I stated it in that particular episode. Nikisema, this is one of the heaviest episode that I've been doing on this past weekend. It's just the beginning, but I feel like it's also a reason as to why this past weekend was for. You know what I mean? So I was like, it will take me time to convince myself that I will have to record this. And I will sit down, record the episode. But then later I will be like, still, I need time to convince myself that it's okay for me to hear this.
I'm sure.
But I can't just complain. There is an episode, by the time you listen to this, Isha air. Actually, it's in a air. Tuna record Leo. It's coming Monday. In a air. And I was talking of birthday offices and someone that touched my heart. It's actually episode 4. And I was saying that despite everything, we should all have a reason to thank God. You know, we should. By the time umesikiza episode maybe ukatokea mahali katikati, the episode was ending in a very nice way, because it was about the sermon that I had in the office. Like somebody was just like preaching to us, and it was like, hey, enyewe ever kuna kanga na leo nakwambia Mungu asante. So despite my 2024 being like the ghetto for me, still man, kuna so many highlights when you measure, you know, like angalia trying to enjoy, but not that really. I was trying to look at things like April was the month. You know, I feel like April, by the way, generally April and August was my month. This was in end of October, my birthday. My birthday kidogo, you know. Hizo zingine down, and I hate November. These are still the worst. Unanga Black November. Mine was the blackest. It decided to be the Black November itself. So it's not fun.
But more like, I hope you get it.
Tungoje episode. I feel like nitakia.
Itakuwa sawa. Okay, na production wise, like podcast wise. How has it been like
2024? I think I will watch. You remember when we did a mass recording of 10 episodes?
There were 12 actually.
I remember when I was
so 2 days. We did like 8
was it
one day
days?
And then 4 the other day.
Because I remember I took almost 9 10 one day.
We were 8.
Because I remember we were exhausted. And I remember telling somebody that we did a whole 10 episodes. Like it was a heavy thing for us, you know. And I remember to keep on that particular mass recording, I wasn't feeling it. You remember I was actually then saying, like I was saying, I'm not feeling it. So generally, podcast wise, I feel like also this season to me does not feel the season. I feel like I enjoyed season 2, season 1 more than season 3. So
Okay, Lynn.
I enjoyed season 2. The other season.
What's your view on
season 2 was
this?
the highlight.
Highlight. Season 3 has been with so many things. Which mobs may happen to in between. It's the same year that we came to emerge to YouTube. Like by the time to get YouTube, a lot have happened. In YouTube, we did some like things happen.
We've lost money. Tunauza content yetu, pesa imeenda.
Like guys, it's not been our year.
Content creation, guys.
It's not been
it's not easy. It's not for the week, by the way. It's not for the
Mnatoado who produce this content. Then somebody comes to buy your content, unamuzia, ananunua, you keep on selling, siku moja na wadisappoint. Na ile sipata mwa kudisappoint, hata disappoint mpaka umeshtuka. So it's happening. So despite season 3 not being the season for us, tunakuja kwako tupate the highlights. I feel like also it's a season to appreciate, thank God for doing YouTube. You know,
and it was such a big,
it was such a big thing.
And the love that you received, it was amazing.
Can we tell people that we're expecting the first video to listen as mna expect YouTube ni mama ya mtu tunangoja 60 views, you know, and we kept
ilikuwa too humble,
but let me
tell you guys, we had got tunalala like kila time tulikuwa tunaangalia, then kila mtu group, guys for this especially rap
unasema kila siku kulala the day tutokanga hapa recording tukaenda Peter's place. Do you remember? Tukikula nilikuwa na like some big
people
they have sort of channels,
very small numbers.
Now they get like so. And then when nikiambia rafu kula Instagram, nikamwambia hundreds of thousands. Huyo si ni so and so. Guess akona views ngapi? Nikamwambia si mama ya mtu YouTube. Like issue kuna nipia.
Before we came to YouTube, Emmanuel had done a lot of
research.
Celebrities from YouTube and not making.
Yeah.
So he was I think we're having supper.
Yeah, on my breakfast. I can't do that for meal time.
It was meal time.
Yeah.
So you kwa dining table.
Yeah.
Then you were like, what are you doing? They're very big ADMC.
The biggest people in this media.
So ukitaka an event hapo ni utaendea.
Yeah.
Like kama uko na club or anything, you want ADMC.
Yeah. And they host the biggest shows on TV.
She goes outside the country to host shows.
Yeah. And the words left, right, and center.
100
like views pale YouTube.
100 views.
Hazifiki tu so. And I was like, who are we? But Mungu ni nani? Who are we? Ndio tumepita.
You know? Venye tu tulisema kwa ile episode ya graduation tukisema uache kuambia mtu na graduate kiasi ni kama. You survive.
Waka unapata
wewe unajua venye unaambianga God.
Yeah.
You know how you tell God, you know? So I love it the fact that venye tu Lina amesema tulikuwa tuna keep hapa.
Hata mtu akiongezeka tunajua.
Mtu akiongezeka tunajua. Like the slightest move on in terms of statistics on our channel.
Mtu alitoka. Alafu alikuwa zile za amjaona
kuna nyang'au imetoka. Kuna nyang'au imeamua hizi zinabu.
It was like hapa at peace that time. Like lazima turudishe mtu mmoja. Lazima. Mtu anadhani yeye ni nani?
Because I was like you must be doing something wrong. Nimekasirisha msia kama this is not for me.
Actually, mbona ulitoka wewe mwenye ulitoka hivi sinki?
Atarudi tu.
You know what? Welcome back.
Yeah, so there was that. Acha niambie watu ukweli. I remember, I think it was my cousin who was asking me advice yenye naweza pea mtu ama like the challenges yenye nimepitia airing video content online. Na nilikuwa namwambia never listen to these celebrities who come and tell you that for you to air content online you don't need money. You need a DCG, your phone, and your tripod stand. You need money.
That is the biggest scam ever.
You need money. Usikae chini kwa beti yako ukozilia zati. Mbona fulani alimake it na hakuanga like anasema to invest in terms of let invest in terms of like a phone. Bro,
you need money. Let me tell you, you need
money. Like for example, sisi tumestretch, tumeenda way out of our pockets to sponsor the production. You know?
Mimi mwenyewe but what do you bounce back.
Episode imeenda.
You bounce back.
Hamja post episode. And you hear kama say we have an episode in today post.
You wanna say I loved it.
Today.
Yeah.
And that's why now I realize as to why we usually see content creators like you remember a time back Terence and Millie and Jackie walikosana, then a video kapostiwa wakiwa na fallout. Then wako like trying to go pala hii video wali create sanga. It was ya kitambo but we had not posted. Now we are in that position also. We have a video but we have never posted.
You know?
Maybe mkione in future mtako like so walikuwa nini
so in case you see it in future bila Emmanuel just it was recorded sometimes back. Na tunakonga zile za hii pesa itakuwa hivyo jamani. Let's post this nini.
Lazima tuwape content. So at the end of it all.
So that has been it for my podcast wise. And at least let me also say 2024 has been bad for us, but kuna highlights jamani. You have your personal podcast, 30-minute podcast with Kiki, which I love so much. Let me kwanza niseme kitu siku kuambia. This is exclusive.
I was
listening I think to the first episode. It was the first. Nilikwanga kwa gari ushisikia kulia cause like that thing has made you happy. So mimi tunaongelea mali tukozileza when is the episode airing. Hii wiki na expect episode because that time you want to like post this Wednesday the next time you know. So like I have to keep on asking, are you posting this Wednesday? Am I expecting something? So siku moja podcast inapostiwa, episode inapostiwa, it was in the evening going home, so sikusikiza. I was waiting for the following morning nisikiza asubuhi. Just stuck somewhere in traffic. Then as Kimanokia akisema in the plugins I plug you the newest podcast in town. Nilishindwa na kusema like nilifeel tu kitu like I was so happy the podcast was so new. I don't think ilikuwa the first episode
Yeah,
I think
nikume
so.
air.
Like it was
Nilingoja ndio nilikuwa nataka pia like nikiplug mtu senda pate
apate haiko, yeah.
Nikume air.
I felt so nice. Nilisikia tu
Oh,
kusimama niambia watu hiyo like I think
I'm just scared.
niliangalianga tu nje nilipanga tu zile za hiyo don't have to see this but
I'm just scared hiyo.
you know
I'm just scared hiyo.
Ungekuwa na ability ya kuclip kupata nini
hiyo beat
ningecut. So
yeah, record
thank you for that.
Yeah, karibu.
This past weekend was also good.
It's a great podcast, by the way. I love it. Yeah.
Make sure you
Guys,
support the two podcasts.
there
Like,
is
you
one
podcast
thing
too, and this past weekend.
I'm proud of this year.
Yeah.
At least they made it from their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like it's something they have been
Talking about
doing.
kwanza rap unasema heri yangu.
Even you, but even for rap,
Yeah.
I just love when we talk out of the
Comfort
when
zone.
We kept
and
playing
come out of it.
It's about plan and actualizing your plan.
Yeah.
2025 can get 2025. Make
Yeah.
sure you have a plan. If you have something that you want to do,
Yeah.
imagine have that plan. Keep on saying about it. Because me, I believe in the power of the tongue. You know what I mean? Because me, I feel like this past weekend has been born because I kept on talking about me having a podcast where I want just to come and feel like a therapy session.
Not just a podcast.
Not just a podcast, a storytelling podcast. Just
Yeah.
a place where I can post authentic stories,
Yeah.
fun stories,
Yeah.
kila kitu,
Yeah.
you know?
Should I say I'm gonna be one of the guests
Shine
on the podcast?
You know?
Maybe. Check it out.
They should stage January the
Yeah.
story. Maybe January I might
Back
dedicate
to
it
back.
for stories.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So by the way, congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
podcast as well. For me, production-wise, like Campus Unwind, I get to make one like roller coaster. It was the best year ever production. But content-wise, this is my favorite season.
Tumekill.
This is my.
Hii nayo, acha
Let me tell you,
nikwambie.
this is my favorite season.
Anybody mwanakuza na other opinion hiyo ni
Hiyo ni
yake.
yake.
Actually we said it in some episode.
Yeah.
Hai,
Content was nayo hii
yeah.
mwaka nayo
Tumeua.
tumeua. I was surprised the top episode by Spotify rap is actually my favorite podcast, my favorite episode. 11 degrees.
Oh,
Yet longelelea like she did not date
mapenzi
with a partner or not.
Yeah.
Hiyo episode.
Yeah. It was
The
a
number of
plan.
times nimeisikiza mimi mwenyewe like
on repeat.
on repeat some
Mm.
me like I feel like I've done the best. But benefits, maandamano experience, shout out to Mansa, ile memorable moments featuring Denzel.
Yeah.
It was such a great episode. Gani ziko mingi like highlights.
Please do shout out Great Karanja.
Yeah, Great
His episode
Karanja.
top.
Yeah.
Last season, his episode again
Yeah.
top. So
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys mnataka aje
Na
na Great
pia
Karanja
the
kwa
very
mgeni.
first episode of the year. Academic gatekeeping. Okay.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
watu wanafaa wache kufanya the year big. That is hata niko na expect hiyo like ikwendo
Ikuwe the
watu
bomb.
wamesikia sana but pia iko na high numbers and hata feedback yake
It
iko
was
poa
amazing.
sana. Yeah, na pia na drugs. Hii mwaka yote tumeongea drugs sana.
Tumeongea drugs.
Legalize or not ilifanya
By the way,
vizuri.
kama hiyo kitu cha kubeli.
Yeah. Aki.
Manze na
Unangoja nini?
Tumeongelelea drugs
Sana. Yeah, why though?
I feel like because it was happening.
It was happening.
Yeah, it was happening. at that
Yeah.
time.
Na pia
Today
stress.
it's happening. So
Tumeongelea. Mimi episode
unacheza Kasongo kupeleka mabadis kwa streets.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Kasongo, we've never seen this. Amepeleka mabadis kwa street.
Yeah.
Slay Queen mzima kwa huko like justice for us, you know.
Yeah.
At least I was able to join the maandamano.
Yeah.
For how many minutes though?
Yeah.
Like few minutes because nilikuwa natoka job.
Yeah.
I had earlier.
Yeah.
Then when I was going to the facility, si unajua kwenye tunaenda. Sitaki kusema ni wapi.
Mm.
Nilipata the demonstration.
Yeah.
My buddies.
Yeah.
I was like, why not
Wako
join
hapo
them?
Yeah.
on the
Why not
streets.
join them?
Yeah.
Kitu nilikenda were the screens. There's now running in my
Femicide.
advert.
Yeah.
They were actually running what was happening in the country.
Mm.
So yeah, Kasongo amefanya
Amefanya
Gen Z.
mabadi wako on the
Mabadi.
on the street.
Next unajua ni nini?
Yeah.
Ng'ombe.
Wow.
Juu have you guys seen ati kuna kudunga ng'ombe sijui ni siache kunyamba ama ni zinyambe hewa safi?
What? Ni kuchafua.
Ng'ombe ni kama zinachafua mandhari ama ni you know what I mean? Because it's a thing kwani uko wapi by the way? Guy, kunasemekana nini zinadungwa?
Wallahi. What?
Your president amesema your nini back at home they must be injected with some vaccine. Hey. Kunyamba vibaya.
Allah.
Zinatuharibia mazingira.
Okay.
So next, actually, I saw the people who create this some AI generated meme yenye ilikuwa inasema sinaona kama hizi zenye zilikuwa zinakuja total shutdown such kind of posters. There was a poster that it was a cow. Why am I keep on looking on my right? Focus. There was a poster, such a poster, but it was of a cow saying my fat, my choice. Ndio maana nasema it's getting to a point where my fat nyambo. It's getting to a point where
Are you getting the statement?
It's getting to a point where tutakuwa tunatokea na ng'ombe zetu, you know, like hii ng'ombe piko na justice haifai kudungwa. I mean,
and the ng'ombe will be
imagine tunaenda wapi
shukisha
Gen Z ni Kenya yetu, tunafaa kushukishwa by the way. Tushukishwe tumefika stage yenye tulikuwa
hata
you know what I mean?
Shukisha.
Maybe the things Kasongo has made us I come to understand mwenye alitengeneza memes zake sahi the government is talking about him or her.
Yeah. Shukisha.
My part, my choice.
Itu bado ina nini? Sijui mbona leo haja news tena.
Let me tell you, actually this inaitangwa
Oledama one Narok,
this guy, I love that guy because hata venye like anafunga sometimes kuna ile anatengeneza aliendanga in a public space addressing the people and he was like, mimi ng'ombe zangu hazidungwe, tunasema ng'ombe zidungwe ziache kunyamba. Mimi mwenyewe nikiacha kunyamba I'll get sick. What about my cow?
Mimi sio hivyo. Like we have so many priorities as a nation. By the time tuanza kuongelelea ng'ombe, tumefix kazi, hatujafix. Tumefix barabara, hatujafix. Tumefix strikes left, right and center, missing marks. Tumefix. Tumefix madawa kwa OC.
Continue.
Alafu
shasheshishoshu is still a thing.
Alafu tunaenda kwa ng'ombe. Like
sasa tuna inject.
Nitajam. Tuendelee. Sasa
mimi acha kwanza niseme ng'ombe babangu kama atakuwa ng'ombe haidungwi.
Hamna ng'ombe?
Hatuna.
Wow.
Kama itakuwa imenunuliwa I am telling you haidungwi.
Should I get you a cow?
Please do. Please do.
For Christmas.
Please do. Haidungwi. Na nikiona watu kitokea nje na ng'ombe zao niambia nipa. Nitakuwa hapo na ng'ombe.
Wala hamna ng'ombe.
Serious ng'ombe.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Tuendelee. Ndio mkulima hinia. So, your story, like the year which was your favorite episode?
It has to be one of the YouTube
mini.
Okay. You know, because manze, I have been longing to be on YouTube for the longest.
Yeah.
And I mean, it has just happened.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
super fresh,
so,
by the way.
By the way, apart from ile episode ya kwanza kusema tunaingia YouTube, the rest are my best.
Wow.
Hata yenye mnasikiza is my best.
That's
like
great.
As long as there's a camera before me.
Okay.
Okay,
love that.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube ilikuwa game changer.
It was a game changer.
I love it. Hata mimi. But sasa YouTube, I feel like my kids are very like tumefanya mingi hata let me get this one again. Maybe sikumbuki the title.
An episode which I missed and I wish it was a video episode. Was Mandamano by DJ.
That is good. It's maybe in a lead right now.
Kwanza he's such a storyteller.
Make it 1,000 plus views.
That's true.
The episode is a bang.
Like with the insights in the on the episode.
And he was actually
the
thing is alikuwa na so much knowledge of what he's saying. You know, like alikuwa to a point after another and it was like, man, where have you been? We
need to have him on the show.
He will definitely. He will come back.
Come back.
Some other
Consider this as an invitation.
Sasa,
also, I think that in Bamba hii mwaka we had multiple guests, not the usual. No offense, but
we had a change of
Karanja, we had Denzel, we had Will,
we had Mike, whereby the episode did not air.
Also, history of money, love, and something. The people you had.
Money, love, and passion.
Money, love. The truth about campus relationship.
Oh, the one we had Nicholas and.
Is it all about money and sex?
Okay.
I guess that's the title of the episode.
The relationship.
Yeah.
All about relationship.
Any other guests tumesahau but imekuwa long here.
We have had so many. We have not tagged you. We appreciate you for being with us, for blessing our episode.
I feel like I should also chip in by apologizing. Every guest was to be featured, but
frustrate.
You know, to make frustrate us, and we know it. We accept our mistake.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot that happens with. By the time now I video, a lot may happen. You know, in terms of planning, strategizing, finances, so like you have to tick so many boxes.
Yeah.
For us to hear this.
At a time, you need to basically
time. In short,
who available this day?
I'm not available.
It's unrealistic.
You know?
No, so image. Maybe producer, you available that.
So kuna wale
location. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we be like, okay, where are you this weekend? Please show up at a certain location. Which again, we thank God for this location.
Yeah.
And manze inafika siku Emmanuel hapatikani tuna postpone. Inafika next weekend sipatikani tuna push. Next weekend lina
location
location also has been a thing. It has been a thing. It has been a thing. So manze, we do apologize. Tunajua tumewa frustrate parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Spotify rap came out, and we did quite well.
Yeah.
We
did quite well,
well.
But not Kamala.
Not Kamala season.
But
yes,
if you remember,
you can what you expected.
Yeah,
it was way beyond.
It was
beyond.
Yeah. I felt the love. By the way, I do felt the love from people because I kept on saying that Spotify rap team wakastaki kuiona.
Yeah.
I mentioned that actually in some video podcast, some video episodes. Sorry. And I was like, hey, this season nayo kidogo tumecheza, you know.
Yeah.
And later, us seeing the statistics, the Spotify rap, I was like, kumbe tu ni feeling ile tu like inakuanga kitu tu like inakwambia no, you've not done enough, but in real sense.
Yeah. Uko sawa.
Tulikuwa tumefanya kazi safi.
Congratulations
to us. Sisi na sisi hatungojangi mkupe flowers. Tushajipea.
We choose us
any day as we proceed.
Just to give you a highlight of what happened for the Spotify rap, allow me.
Yeah.
We had 85% new listeners.
Imagine.
Through the 85 is a very big number.
Na mind you.
Like
the break tumechukua hii mwaka
na hii season yenye tumepiga. Like season 2 tunasema season 2 is the better season.
But me I've come to realize the season in Masimang has been the worst. It was the best at the end of it. Yeah. Also we had our gains listeners. We added 75% new listeners. Streams we added 44% of the streams. And also followers we added 77% plus.
Can you
imagine? Capacity, congratulations because of your flowers. Congratulations to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like we've done such a nice job. We had such a nice system. Such a nice team backing us up. You know, our manager. Our manager has been the
best of the best.
Has been the best. You know, like that guy will call me just to make a follow up. Niko job atakozile za hiyo ulikomeniambia. And again, I'm fly out. But he's still going to call me. Be like, I'm not yet back, but kunaendeleaje kwa sababu umeniambia
what can we do better?
I'm like, tulikuwa tuende kushoot but we postpone location 1 to 3 because of patikana. You know, and he still be like, okay, what about next week? Like, ako zile that he will keep on following up until I make sure I'm happy.
We appreciate by the
way. Our production team. Thanks to our production team.
Anangala production zile za
you know, like production imetopelea kwa zinakujanga na a whole package. You know what I mean? Like, we just have to make a phone call. Uko available? Yes.
Wanakujana na location.
Na location ndo nasema inakuja a whole package. You don't have to carry anything but yourself and your brains. Period.
Yake zako ni kuamka show up.
Show up, do your thing. Na nipo. So big shout out to our production team. Big shout out to Bruno Lewis. Big shout out to Underdog Films. Big shout out to
Capable Sneakers.
Thank you. Best to get your shoes.
And that's where we get our shoes. And that's where you need to get your shoes. Ukunaji gift for Christmas, una gift watu.
By the time mwaka inaisha. By the time na watch it, it's either at the end of the year or
early January.
Whatever time you listen to this, I'm watch this. Gift yourself. Imagine. I'm also
for being here, for getting there.
Ukitaka kuja 2024 has been the year for me in terms of the other way around. Nilikuwa naambia a friend of mine, one thing I will make sure that I have done 2025 is go for solo dates.
Yeah, you
I
need
went for a
to.
solo date on my birthday,
Wow.
and it was just amazing.
Okay.
I feel like we also need to choose us.
You need to.
You know,
We
you need to choose yourself.
Yeah.
So one thing I am going to make sure I have done
Yeah.
in 2025
Yeah.
is take
We
myself
need to
to those
choose
fucking
us.
solo dates.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like sit down and be like, keep ready na mtoka wapi.
Peke
Just
yako.
go. Peke
Not
yangu.
the- not the gang.
Peke yangu.
Yeah.
Just go sit down.
Yeah.
If it's having those foods that you admire, if it's having those, cocktails and mocktails,
Yeah.
have them.
Yeah.
Pay for your bills.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to. Just treat yourself.
Nataka mtu ni shawarma.
You know,
Ndio.
nitakuplug place poa.
Si ndio?
Talk to me January 2025.
Vizuri.
Tutaenda.
Ikaenda. Sasa, yeah, nilikuwa nataka kusema nimesema story ya solo dating.
Kujigive na kujiappreciate na kujichoose.
Yeah, we need to choose
Mm.
you, unafaa kujichoose.
Yeah.
Yeah, ndio inafaa. Bado
Imekata imeenda.
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 Imekata.
Yeah, that is basically imekuwa tu
Yeah.
a good year with lessons,
Mhm.
things happening,
Yeah.
trying to navigate and learn from them
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
Mimi venye naweza sema ndio venye tunaambiango unakutanga mtihani wa shule, this and that, then kuja wa
Hey, wa
maisha.
maisha.
Wa maisha is not
Yes,
that
tumbo.
easy.
Sema mama ya mtu.
Si tumbo lisiloshiba.
Wa maisha.
What's going on in that?
Mtihani wa maisha, oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Kidogo hata nyinyi mnaona niko pale. Kidogo mnaona niko kwa hewa. The good
Hebu
thing I
rudishiwa
passed.
do.
The good thing I passed.
Rudishiwa fee
By
yako.
the way, hii najua ni unnecessary.
Rudishiwa
But venye
yako.
nilipita
Kiswahili.
yo.
With flying colors. Which grade do you have?
Guy,
In
the best of the
Swahili.
best.
Wallahi.
By the way, true.
Swahili was the best subject.
It wasn't my best, it was
Yeah.
my second best.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey,
Na
in
tukienda
Swahili.
kufanya choosing
Tuko pamoja.
tumbo stories sijui ni ngapi tumesoma.
You know.
You know what I mean?
Can I admit it? Yes, machozi nikamaliza.
Whoever marked my paper, me, I just don't know.
Sijaweza soma hiyo book.
Hata mimi
Ikaisha.
today, sijui maliza.
Hata nikijaribu I used to sleep. I'm sorry.
Like that-
I
that
used
thing
to-
was
You won't be
boring.
there. You won't. There are many people who used to sleep,
I
and
used
many
to.
of us never.
Hata nimeonganiaje niseme ati hii prep
Guy,
nimededicate, ati
acha
hiyo
nikwambie.
EP nimededicate, ati hii free lesson nimededicate, ati
Okay, you know, I used to get pressure na enda PE napata kuna mtu hachizi hapo chini na chozi ambaye.
yeah. Alafu hata sio hivyo, kuna watu walikuwa na nivo tumeenda kukula ni kukula. Mbona shaina dondo?
My former
Mbona una shaina dondo?
my former
Ati-
cube,
ati
I'm
leza-
telling you.
Nini?
Kuna mwaka nime struggle kwa hizo ma cubes mnaonanga tunalalanga. Because I'm like, no, you can't just be carrying books
Una
to the
shine
dormitory.
why?
Mimi niko hapo nagonga motion kwa sababu by the way.
Una shine why?
Kwanza
Eh, alafu ni dondo nyingine kuko deep. Huko sijui wapi.
alafu
Muktadha. Ni nini?
mwalimu anakuja class, did I say mwalimu? Okay, yeah. Mwalimu anaingia class, anakuja kuuliza certain question about dondo.
Yeah.
Guy, wewe hujui ni
Hata ujui kwa wapi.
hata hujui for which age.
Ninakwambia.
But you
But
find
kuna
someone
mtu
Ako
like,
page, anajua
anajua
ni page.
page.
So machozi sijui ilikuwa inaitwa msitu wa nini?
Na-
Mo-
But then
sijui
me, that's the
mamba.
thing I used to hate.
Something.
Misitu, all this misitu.
Misitu.
Misitu and
Alafu-
mambas. I think there was mambas. Ama
Alafu
Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
Alafu unakuja kurealize actually hiyo story hiyo dondo iko with story within a story.
ati story ina story nani sawa. Sasa utajuaje? No, utajuaje? Ati Ashua alifanya hiyo. Ni
Ashua.
page gani?
Hey,
Anza na
you.
kusema ni page. You
Hey.
know, anza na kusema ni page. Tunateseka jamani, we struggle. I
Anyway.
personally struggled in that Swahili class.
Hebu turudi kwa season.
Guy, we turudi. It was just a break.
Turudi kwa season.
But mwenye alimakupa mja
Wow,
asante.
si ndio? You deserved it. Aside
I
from
deserve
it,
it.
ulisoma.
I deserve
We read.
it. Because unajua funny thing
We read.
ni unaona zile ma ati dondoa
Yeah.
ati who said this.
Yeah.
Hizo sikuwa najibu.
Wallahi.
In my thesis,
Lakini
I wasn't
nilikuwa na
answering
guess.
those questions.
Sasa singeacha.
Me, I was now going to the next.
The good thing
thing.
with that
But
one, yeah, dondo.
Sijui kama nimefanya hiyo
you
story
used
ya chozi though. I'm
to
not sure
hata
kama
hizo za hapo
nimefanya.
juu, lakini unaweza kujibu hizi zingine juu unauliza sana maswali
You know,
deep out,
you
whatever,
remember,
outline such
Our
things.
teacher was an examiner. Ndio.
Yeah. Ukikosea juu alikuwa na nini yote.
Ukikosea
Wallahi,
juu
nyinyi
like
mlikuwa
your first
lucky.
answer,
Yeah.
kila kitu ni wrong.
Kama ujui
Na
dondo ni ya
alikuwa na-
nani ni wapi,
Thank
na
you.
tukunaweza kuchai like
Yeah.
unaweza sema nani involved, wakati, whatever. If you don't know like hizo zote, wewe umeisha.
Probably
The whole question.
I think
Yeah.
it's because of that. If you failed in Swahili, it was
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
Alikuwa
Yeah,
anatuambia
Alikuwa ameinsist
to be on the
have to
safer
know.
side.
Yeah.
Kama uko sure hujui ni nani alisema hii maneno,
Yeah.
leave that question.
Endelea,
Proceed as
exactly.
and that is
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at me
that
now,
was a secret.
shining.
Okay, hata mimi nilipaswa though, but haikuwa like top 2 or top 1, but languages sikuwa nini.
Anyway, back to the question.
I do have some quick questions. Okay. If you how well of the okay, we can come back as you think about that. How well you know the podcast season,
some breather
and all that.
Okay.
So, what was the title of our very first episode? Generally, Campus Unwind. Campus Unwind.
Season 3.
Campus Unwind.
It's the intro.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't even know season 3.
I know. I mean,
okay, season 3. Do you know season 3?
Tulifanya wapi?
It's not even about the wapi.
The wapi is better off.
Okay, you can guess the convo. How utajua the exact title. The convo.
Actually, what is
the first episode? Yeah, season. The title.
Dress.
Not true.
No.
This is dress code. Yes, season.
Gatekeeping.
No.
Yeah, it was gatekeeping.
Eish.
It was gatekeeping. Looking like things to stop in 2024.
But I'm sure dress code is
so like dress code in
poison.
Yeah. Okay. Another question is, which episode has the highest number of downloads?
Download.
Yeah.
The one that is top.
You give a guess.
The one that has a lot of
views and downloads.
Simping. Also, this one for season 3.
Yeah.
The one we have just said in for Spotify now. We have said in degree something.
Love and degree.
Yeah, love and degree. That one, and also of season 1.
Yeah.
Also the one, no, season 2. Yeah, Karanja. Book Smart Street Smart.
Hey, mnajua hiyo podcast yenye vibasa. Mnajua podcast yenye vibasa. Aya, who was our most memorable guest
this season? Let me just think about it. It was
this season.
Yeah.
3
for me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a personal life. For you, who was the most memorable guest? Mimi najua Walini. I know.
I'm thinking
I know why. Yeah.
Can I mention?
Yeah, you can mention.
There was Denzel and yes.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Denzel, why?
Yeah.
Because I actually told him notice. Check it in your YouTube, in your episode. I wanted to be the first to be featured on YouTube. And it was like a month or 2 months notice.
Yeah.
The fact that happened to disappoint.
Yeah.
Actually, who just asked him, I was like, this guy is going to disappoint me.
Yeah.
I was 100% sure Denzel is going to disappoint me by not showing up.
Yeah.
But
he did show up. Yeah.
So there was that. Wilson, why? Because I feel like Wilson alifame prep for that episode.
That's true.
I was listening to the episode and I was like, yo, he's knowledgeable.
Yeah, very.
He had the knowledge.
He had the insight, the data, everything.
I am saying this because I know it, not because I'm saying it because I'm in a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like podcast. You afford mic. You have to have something to say.
Mic and podcaster.
Yeah.
You have to have the passion, the talent.
Yeah,
so
and the intelligence. Picture of talk about things. Shout out to them. Lynn, who was the most memorable? Actually, Juni Nani. Okay, me, I think I know Nani.
I know you guys are thinking why you're thinking that person, but I don't think it's that person you guys are thinking.
Okay, who is the most memorable guest?
My most memorable guest will be the ones I told when we did a solo podcast.
Oh,
you remember? Because this one was about to
say. Okay, me, I'm saying Denzel. Do you know why? Because Denzel mentioned.
Okay,
she mentioned.
Yeah,
I mentioned.
Yeah.
But also, like in from the perspective that I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
It's just that moment, like, hi, I'm doing this. Can you? Okay, like, yes, you're getting. So I'll go with Joyce and Nicholas, the one we did for the relationship, and also it was a good name. And also I'd go for Denzel any day.
Tell you.
Okay, maybe one.
Yeah.
I don't
the
know.
Episode just
have
flag
back.
When
we come back.
Yeah. With the episode.
Amazing. I might have to check back. Like the entire details.
Eileen.
You hook up with the best of the best.
I was proud of
Antino flag. Anyway, what do you expect?
Mine, ni kama ni wote. And then the reasons why. Karanja is of course always a vibe at one set. Like the energy and
by
the insights. Do you know something like
I guess you just
the energy.
Let me tell you. Yeah.
Energy.
So
Need to meet the energy.
now that POV, like his perspective on certain things.
You know,
and
one thing I love about
Akikuja, he's always prepared.
That's
Like he has the things for ground things are going.
You know, another thing about Eric
Yeah.
is Great Karanja.
Yeah.
The fact that mnaweza mwangusha episode sahi na ataiperform. Like hamko mempatia notice. You guys maybe told him like you're going to come and perform this particular episode, but when he comes, he does that episode and something else. He's not going to complain. He's also going to make it a banger. You know.
I love that. Na alafu pia post production. Nilikuwa namtumianga like a preview. Kuna some things wewe unaweza kuwa amesema it was me
controversial.
It was me of like 20. But hata na insist like anasikiza alafu na like sawa upload. I mean because like kuna place ulisikia hiyo place vizuri. Ako like eka hiyo kitu.
Kama butcher. You remember?
I'm like napenda hii twende nayo
Karanja is so raw and confident about like ni hiyo nimesema. I said it unfiltered. Let it go. So big shout out to you.
Alafu of course we nimesema sasa kurudia then because this is Libamba hiyo time tukijanga alafu the videos is not sort of uploaded. Like
they understand.
Let me tell you.
See the courage and to prepare. Like we come out to Kishago, like let's go home. Today's not our day. There's like at least we showed up. Nini. Let's just try one more. Let's see.
Mimi wait not for one. Denzel. Aki Denzel used to text me. Unaona yenyewe hata nimetulia. 2 Will. Yo 3. Bruno used to call me. The videographer. Kama si hivyo ungekuja kuniona ward 9 Bagadi Hospital. Guy,
we are not that cheap.
I was like, this is not happening. You know, this is not happening. Nimesikia we are not cheap when Bagadi. It was just a fish out. And the video was
Nani banta
way. Nani banta baby, you know. So I mean, that was the worst moment for me. Videographer umesikia. It was my worst. Like nishikilieni.
No.
What do you mean?
It was not an easy.
It's messed up with Ralph. Really messed up with Double. Okay, see the thing is messed up, but really messed up.
Sana
kama kuongea kule message. Tunafaa kwenda kumcheka.
Man, we need to. Alafu pia like him, I know him did not air, but I loved having him on
Lord.
the show. I love
shout out to you kwenye huko.
Anyway nilikuwa nafikiria Emmanuel the same.
Like nilipenda
the vibe.
Perspective zake, vibe
in the episode,
energy. So
it was everything. Amazing, kila kitu described it. Kila kitu nzuri.
Okay, this episode nimesema ni plug watu inaitwa ni episode 71. It's on Spotify. And you also get your audio podcast inaitwa Money, Sex and Everything in Between. The truth about Campus Lab. Basically all of our convoy role ya money and Campus Lab na sex.
These people they were talking like professional.
Na real, like they were very authentic.
Walikuwa nagonga hapo juu kwa msumari. You know what I mean?
Straight
to the point. So shout out to you.
Okay, the next one is what was the funniest moment on the podcast? The most funniest. Can I start?
Please start.
Sasa tukirekodi episode ya Denzel, tunaongelea memorable moments.
Marehemu.
Alafu I'm very confident. It's marehemu. Alafu somebody corrected me. Nini nilisema?
Denzel. Marehemu. Yes. Marehemu.
I know what I'm saying.
Manuel was like, he points me yangu, let me shine. It's marehemu. It's marehemu and it's marehemu.
Turns out to be nakwanga Mariamu.
Hata kumaliza hiyo siku. Maana la zile za WhatsApp rap kuna place nimemes wapi. Unaona ile place nilisema hivi. Nimefact check na it's not marehemu, it's Mariamu.
It's Mariamu.
Kindly ambia Bruno ikate as now. Nilikuwa naisha.
That is my most funniest.
Nilikuwa naisha kusikia Emmanuel was laughing at himself. So it was funny.
It was funny. It was funny.
Nani kama niko na anything.
Funniest moment on the podcast.
Let me say my funniest moments. it's funny to me, to us, wale tulikuanga, but to the audience, they never
Yes,
got
unasema, yeah.
to see
Hata
them.
they didn't get to listen.
Yeah. So it was an episode kwenye tulikuwa tunashutia. It was a very delicate place for me to say whatever I said.
Okay.
One.
Okay. I remember.
Two, kulikuanga na watu like the old generation and me saying whatever I said. I was talking about sex stories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I was
in a very inappropriate way and filtered way. Na kuna wazee kwanza the location where they
even the location
wapi, but trust you me, it's a place that kwa unafaa kusema jina you know. And I was like all of us shouting. Like you know. Na niko zile za hii yangu acheni ni shine. And then the fact whatever actually made it the funniest moment for me was your reaction. Like kila mtu anajua what is happening. Kila mtu me I think kuna meeting happening. So like everybody knows. So the moment I said this, all of you were shocked. And then
tulimaka
kila kitu ilisimama. Kila mtu akaniangalia, hata audience wale walikuwa wamesimama kwa nyuma wananiangalia, and then me I'm like I'm still talking. Like I'm still talking like nothing is happening. So
Again, it's a funny moment.
It was my
I also have another one. We were recording early this year. Mimi sikumbuki ndio recordia wapi. But nilikuwa nimevaa in the midst of record tukiongea nilivaa kofia ya mtu. Then hapa akasema unakagu kato like that. Tulikatio part yes, but you do you know hadi wale ninajuanga hiyo episode tulikata. Hata nikisikiza najuanga tulikatio part.
Ile kuhitio design.
Ile ni hitio design. Alafu sasa niatirafa niko ngene midst of point muhimu like anaangusha point. Alafu mimi nimevaa tu. Alafu nikasikia imani unakaguka. Alafu
I'm the one who said that.
Na unajua hata mwenye naangusha point muhimu, I'll tell you like a joke na I may not even laugh.
Tunataka like this okay uendelee.
Like nataka kuendelea so
Wow, I'm trying to load if I have a funny
moment on the podcast.
Everything is just
hata niko na mingi sasa zingine zina pop like hata kuna nyingine na ameanguka. There's a time nilikuwa tunarekodiana huko juu. Nita boreta hapo kwa TV. Nani alianguka? Is it me? Somebody like yeye hata nakumbuka hapa akisema what like kuna mtu alianguka na watu walicheka. Hiyo time ya bus recording. Hata
unasema ile pia ilumuna
like mtu kastie tu akaanguka
tukiketi basi tupiga story alafu pia tukiwa the same the recording kulikuwa na hoka wa mandive nini we are recording I am trying to make a point alafu hapo vile za
my interview
I'm like
I remember
what between my interview you know
I'm like can you see you are
recording just see to busy
ndizi I'm
the
like
mics are on
at ndizi hata kwa nilisha I'm like wa
Ibalo aliacha kwanza akacheka
hizi ni nini
wait imeenda cha kwanza imeona la acheke jo ameona ndizi like mbona kuja kutuzia ndizi na unaona vizuri
ya recording yani nilimwona kitambo like afika mshamlenga like nimemlenga kutoka kitambo
hiyo location inaenda kushoot that particular episode manzi we went through a lot of challenges and one of them that was actually funny for me was kujikuna
sikuumwa sikujikuna
me I was over naongea na nyamba points ni kwa hivi
ukiumwa hata the manager man as you came through I was like in the middle of the recording we had to cut the
nini hadi akozeleza mkosha hapa mumu a certain place akikwambia ni gani
tuko zile za tuko na roll
hata tukiumwa it's okay
we must leaving that place everybody was like this
nilimesha nimefika kwa nyumba nimedisinfect
na uoge panda
cause like wait
so we are fun on
we go through a lot
you know they don't get to see but
fun moment I remember the kwangu
nani alianguka somebody alifell
the time we were holding zile nini ya meeting ya
that one tukicheka somebody fell
hiyo mimi nakumbuka hiyo ile juzi the last
nani alianguka
mimi
I told you guys I don't lie.
I knew it was not me. I knew it wasn't me.
What are you trying to say though?
I knew it wasn't me. It had to be one of them.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
The other question is name one topic we haven't covered yet, but we should.
Tupatie watu content. Nimesahau this is another year yenye content yetu kuchukuliwa bila huruma.
Should we name the podcast?
Should we?
alafu sijua tabia story lakini nikiwachapia story watajua ni podcast
just tell us the story.
So they happen to be a maandamano couple, right?
The one that got married and they were couples, okay. And
they sort of got interviewed on that podcast, right? Okay, I sort of know one of the hosts of the podcast. So I reached out to him and I was like, could you say their links with this couple? We have them on the show. Akasema haiwezi. Oh, confidentiality. It turns out they separated. I was like, mungenipea number, probably tungewaombea. Probably tungewaombea. But anyway, yeah.
But imagine as content creators, let me just say tunakwanga maadui sisi kwa sisi.
There's a lot of competition, I guess.
There's a lot of competition.
What you say is what I'll say, but it's not the thing.
In this podcast, ingekuwa najutake kuichomea, but let me just ban.
Yeah.
Don't.
Let me just ban.
Don't.
If he podcast ingekuwa syndicated somewhere, being supported somewhere,
we will be better.
Who are they?
Who are they?
You know?
Who are they?
Okay, ujaban, so I was just
topic gani you think we haven't and we should, or
I don't think there is any. No, like about I
think finances. Have you done finances?
We have done finance. That was our first episode.
Season 1.
Our first episode. Our first season. But as to classify in detail.
Okay, that's
whatever I did for finances and lifestyle in season 1, I feel like it wasn't like that serious kind of an episode. Because mind you, we were just
kuangalia nini inaingia nini haingii,
right? So I feel like we should try and bring somebody like a specialist who is a student when I'm going in the field of making money online or something, just to come and
but we had one that we disappointed.
We had to apologize for by the way. He will apologize to me.
Again if tusabibaya. You know nimeamka
alitutesa.
Unakuja rekodi alafu unaniambia ati so and so is not, I'm like,
na mimi nilijua kwa gate. I have woken up from the place I slept.
Like the drama za hii mwaka.
Just shut up. Jua. Usitaki kunikumbusha. You mean
kidogo tulale nje.
Imagine alafu naamka from the midst of nowhere.
You must come and smile
because of sijui nini. I have to come and I have to show people that I'm okay. Like last night was amazing. It was great, you know.
Super amazing.
You know, nimelala nimetosheka and today sijui kwenye naenda, but you guys
kwanza nakumbuka hiyo siku nilikuwa na pressure nyingine ya like time inaenda kunanyesha. To our producer,
shout out to our manager, you know. Naisema na nguvu because why not for him? Mimi na watu ngelala kwa street ningefika hapo. So I was saying, niliamka, imagine after to struggle kutafuta place ya kulala and how Airbnb in Nairobi. Unless uende gedho kwa nyumba ya mabati, sorry to say so.
Security.
Unaibiwa kiatu kiamka unaanza ngoza ikienda. You know what I mean? Ngoza ikienda.
Kuna support lakini
una ngoza. Unaipata kwa street unauziwa 150 unashangaa guys si hii na kaka yenye nilikuanga nayo anyway.
A bullet for.
Imagine nafika kwa gate, Wilson is there waiting for me. I'm like, "Hi Wilson." Imagine hata Wilson have noticed there was something off with us. Like he was so happy, so happy.
Ulisaidia kubring hiyo vibe ya everything the main.
Hello sasa. Uko wapi? Ati niko wapi? Kwani mbona? Si ulikuwa kuja episode. Oh, me I thought it was to be a virtual session.
What the heck?
You thought? Who told you that?
Who told you that?
I feel like we are the most kuna na best yangu nikicommunicate to one of our guests.
Who told you that? Inanitai, you know.
Unapanga mtu simu like a cross check kama type and everything. Akaniambia, "Wow, you are so detailed." Nikamwambia lazima it was very detailed.
By the way,
hizo assumptions zisikuwa whatever.
All our guests
we normally insist
tunawapianga to the little detail that we think si necessary.
Tunakwambia like this at a time nakwambia it probably itakuwa around 11 to 1.
Tunakwambianga we might post you as the second guest, not the first guest. You have to know all that detail.
Wengine hata this one never I had to nilikuwa naye Google Meet. I had to have a call with her. Brief like this is how the podcast runs. This is what the podcast is about. This is what I expect you to do. Like the other story, like she was very clear. Like this is what will happen. Even though I was yeah.
So to the finances guest, I have not apologized to you.
To be jam.
Wewe
kama
have an official apology.
Email ni ile.
But still kusifu tutakuja kusifu future.
Baadaye.
We must host you later.
Yeah. So let me know what was the most challenging episode?
For me it was one of the topics that I came up with, which was societies and clubs. And when I was coming with that particular episode, I never thought it would be so heavy. But I feel like what messed me up was the fact that it was included in the blog. I know I'm going to be a blogger soon, but in the mass recording, So the fact that we didn't, let me just be honest to people. When we were doing some mass recording, there were episodes which were giving priority, and others were like, just like a small episode where who could rush. So that is what we did to society and clubs, Zamashule. And I feel like I didn't give it my all. I feel like I had the toughest time. I think ever since the podcast began, that is my toughest podcast. My toughest episode.
For me, I would say why ladies are drawn to bad boys. Ilifanya sijui nifikia watu wangapi najua shida bad boys. Sort of gets
actually
she sort of gets some insight mbona wanapenda alafu ile kuwasuka like yo niambie wanafeel so personal
and also they feel like they are going to expose themselves and the fact that you are a podcaster you have to we say that about women and then podcasters so
it was hard alafu pia like production wise really so that you have to go interview like our friends
then they were very
wataki after wamekubali it was in the midst of sherehe so unaweza mtu mbona unapenda bad boy shori hata it was hard kwanza editing hiyo episode for me
can you just talk about the hardest shooting day tumekuwa nayo and I have to start the previous one
okay
nakwambia people came to my DM to be like you guys have the same outfit I'm like wait we need buy a nguo that is not the thing.
That was one of
the thing was you guys don't know we went through hell for that recording you remember
we went through hell
because the previous night Rafa nilikonga club gani
sasa unataka kunini kwanza unakumbuka
nilikonga club gani so penye tu nilikonga shule because there was like this zinakonga freshers night or something so was from a club went to freshers night because my friends bado kuna mabeshe tulikuwa tumeacha huko and then later tulienda kumalizia mkiendanga home mimi nimetoka shule
ile nilikuwa mna exchange cups about
no actually it's not the Cubs one hakuna ni expose sana it's not the Cubs one so I was like well mom I don't take Cubs by the way to clubs nini sasa my phone ilikonga low on charge nikitoka job then I was like since nitapitia shule I will charge it there then later I'm going home at least itakuwa na certain percentage then itaniamsha kwa so kufika shule ulevi ni nini like sitaki kuacha pombe
utaki kuacha the audacity
as in sitaki kuachia pombe ati kukalisha simu yangu because unajua lazima ukalishe simu
unakalisha
so like hii simu nitaichaji nikifika kwa nyumba nilikuwa na kao moja that time do you know getting to moja stima zimelost
nakumbuka ukinikola kiniambia hivi nikipotea just call this other number ni so and so
ilibidi nipatie namba ya a stranger nikakwambia in case nichelewe kuamka in case you call me in the morning upate simu yangu kindly call this number niambia niamshe it was that serious
alafu mtu unaambia yako in the pit so nilikuwa nashinda huyu anaambia nani
you know mimi sikuwa na joke in the pit I was like what is this now in the morning Bruno and his team were already sites ndio naingia bafu na Bruno ndio natoka yo it was my toughest yote nilikuwa na hangover nasikia kitu inauma do you remember actually hiyo time hata nikiongea nilikuwa natoa macho nje because like I was still not I was still like not me in that particular recording
ukafanya that on the strategy meeting let's talk about this hakuna kufanya hivi for recording
by the way do you know actually hiyo siku ndio ilifanya tukakuwa na this it actually played a role to make sure that his strategy meeting will happen because you were like no this thing is never going to happen again imagine rap anaanguka na hamu sasa pombe. Kuna mwenye alikuwa ametoka wapi? Lynn was actually tired and sleepy.
Are you sure?
Okay. Even nimetoka home.
Oh really? What caught my attention actually
like
that
just
day?
that I slept late watching, so I was like tired.
I don't get why I don't you got here.
Please, I was waiting for you, remember?
Can I say this? What also really captured my attention that day? A friend of mine aliniamsha mapema sana. Ile ya you know what I told her? What? Nimongelesha vibaya.
Nilimwambia.
Haiwezi sema on
but I apologize.
Nilikuwa nimechoka. I get like I need to be here.
You knew how what his response was.
Did I tell you the response? Where?
No,
you were there.
And niwaambia hiyo day before recording by the way. Nikumbuki. Alishindwa sawa podcast.
Sawa celeb. Sikuguzi lala sleep.
You know the warm the blanket.
Ile tuna ile ndo uongo.
Yeah, the warm the blanket. Oh, are we poor though?
Awajeta sasa ndio iko homa. Unalala hadi unajisahau. What are they saying?
Kazi ngoma ya nani? Kazi ni kuamka na kula na kukaa tu. Introduce yourself. Let's get back to it. Niko na like 4 or 5 questions alafu maybe you wrap up. Who talks the most in the episode?
You too.
Who is a yapper?
You too. Shut up.
You think we yap a lot?
Oh, you yap a lot.
Bibi niko na appeal to make. Mimi nakatangwa nikiongea.
Compared to Lynn,
kama unadhani nakatangwa nikiongea comment.
Guys,
down below.
Comment
honestly, mseme hadi leo naangalia kamera.
I think Raf is a yapper.
Sijakata but who nena anakatangwa short kabisa. Truth be said.
Guys,
who got a short?
Thank you. Even the videographer is speaking. It is me.
I will kneel down.
It is me. Ask me. Na sitamwambia awaambie. Tutoe.
Lynn, the many times so many cards.
Acha nikwambie
lakini kwanza ukata na apologetic ile ya kwanza ataongea na sasa utakesi baadaye
kwa sisi watatu mimi nakwambia na sauti ya chini, so the moment I talk Lynn talks hata mic yangu inatizima
right now
because there's a mic working, you know.
Kwa episode oh god, previous episode tulifanya you guys mlinikata. I was saying something, ilikuwa shout out.
Yeah.
Sympathy. That's all the point. I was talking.
And I deserve shout out.
And I deserve like you guys mlianza kuongea among themselves. I'm the one who's always
shine kwanza mpatie shout out.
Come and see. But that question, I will repeat that. You guys yap a lot.
Who talks the most?
You too.
Me to me Lynn yaps a lot.
Yeah.
Na the fact that kwanza kuna sauti kubwa. Benye tu nimesema by Lynn.
You know the voice test yake hapo tunafanya sana. Like yake iko tu sawa.
Can I reveal to people tukifanya ile nini ya welcome to YouTube?
Inapewa mic. Yeah, juu like
inapewa sisi tulipanga na mic.
Yeah.
Ya Lynn ikwa na mtu wa kwanza unamsikia.
Yeah.
To date if tuko na less mic.
What are you trying to say?
For real. To date kama tuko na less mics mbili.
Itabidi tuchisi tumevaa.
Definitely.
Yeah. Tuko chini. Anyway, so wacha tuambie audience anatujua better. Atuambie
actually even most of the episodes I usually keep quiet.
Unajua there's a difference
between quiet.
You keep quiet. You have no control.
Whenever I talk, you guys cut me short. Why am I going to talk? Why?
I'm aware.
Why?
But it's a W.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another one. Who has the best one-liners or catchy phrases? I think Raf. Who has the best one-liners ama catchy phrases?
Masiga.
Akira. Can I nizihesabu? Unakumbuka ile ya good real money? Huh? Something good money.
Real money is silent money.
Yeah. Haya. Kuna wengine alisema una vitu. But you normally have the catchy.
Yeah, you do.
The catchy phrases.
You might not recall right now, but you do. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing.
Yeah. You normally have the catchy. Okay, azikuji sahi but yeah.
But mimi I usually find mtu ananipatanga off guard in terms of kusema what people expect is Emmanuel. Like me asking mkwaje, I expect Emmanuel to be like, oh, my week has been fantastic. Nini kidogo na sima kama kidogo, I'm like, where is that coming from? Long.
Release him.
Ancestors.
Release him.
Ancestors.
3
minutes.
Hata mimi like
where is that coming from? Like ati mzima kama kidogo. I agree. Hata nakumbuka the number of times maybe tunafanya some voice overs na vale na kushare the script. Inasema hivi na hivi. So they had expect akiniambia hivi the way this how she expect him to respond. Like nazamwambia something so random. Okay, I mean more than the same thing. Ako like what? Like una nini zako zinapotanga mtu off like I never saw that coming.
Like what? I agree.
Hata yenye almost kusema unaiona kitu za just coming. No, you don't see
okay. Then nakubali. So tumekubali rap yako the best touchy. Okay,
I did know that. I take the flowers.
Alafu, what's one weird habit? Each one, like, what one habit, one weird habit, one has, while recording. Like, just say, like, what one weird behavior do you think I have? You record them, Lean has, and you, I'm like,
Can I start?
Start.
Lean.
Yes.
Kukuja na time limits. Like, you guys, we need to be done by this
by
time.
2.
You know?
By 2.
One thing, tumelate. Hata saki kusema amelate, nimesema tumelate to start. You know, like it's a weird problem. But then to finish, Lynn is like, we must to finish Kumalo in the next 5 hours. But in real sense, tunapaka kuchukua 7 hours. So what's tutaisqueezia wapi here in between. And you know, one thing with podcasting, the moment you start talking, it's so much difficult to cut, you know, without me putting my point out here. Emmanuel, let's get to you.
Okay.
Sometimes Emmanuel will come, unashanga alikuwa nalima wapi ama nani the previous day.
Kulima mtu.
Okay. Because you just come and you be like, tumefanya only 3 episodes, maybe like the time when tunafanya mass recording, maybe like 5-6 episodes. We've only done 3 and Emmanuel is like, yo guys, we need to just leave it at that. Let's just
akina hawani nimechoka. Do not talking is the job.
It's a
what
job.
Unauliza kwani
it's a job. I do
nachoka.
Mimi sikujangi hapo kulala. I talk. I usually leave my house with a mentality of tumesema tunafanya 7 recording ya 7 ni 7 episodes. So the moment we land hata tuchelewe, I feel like we have to hit the 7 episodes. You know what I mean? Because we usually have a strategy. We usually sit down and be like, guys, we are going to do this whole month recording. So we usually do the episodes that we listen. That is why actually we bring trending zenye zime expire jamani. You know, it's so,
but when we do them, they come at the top of town. The
heat, you know.
The heat.
Kidogo na kunywa hivi hadi na kuchoma.
Man, kidogo inakuchoma.
But sasa we never get that time to post because usually look at time limits. You know, like Emmanuel is not going to be available next month. Need the same. You know, like we don't have that common time in in the next 1 month. So like we have to do a mass recording. So I leave the house knowing super well we are doing 7, we're doing 10, we're doing 15 episodes, and it will be easy.
So unasema ya Lini
ni kukuza na time limit. Tumechelewa but still is going to be like tunamaliza by 2. Yako pia ni kukuza sometimes umechoka like tunafanya only 3 episodes guys.
For me I'm trying to ask to be well Nini, you know.
But with having a podcast conversation, it's a free conversation.
I have not refused, but kuna
no, just a cut short. I hope.
Really?
Recorded.
Oh, please.
Recorded.
Please.
Okay, so your turn. What weird behavior do you think Raf has or I do have during recording?
Not kwa simu.
Raf hajui kuweka full stop mahali.
Ana flow
amalize. Hadi mkiweza jaribu hadi nikagestoka gani Raf atakuwa
simu. Ile mimi acha niongee.
Honestly, hizo kama nimekazwa na nini tunafaa umemwambia pena remarks za mwisho.
Acha niongee.
Ako like
No, can actually relate to that. Nimekubali mashtaka. Because that is the same struggle I am fighting with this person. The many times I say as we wrap up.
Alafu nashinda hapo kwa as we wrap up.
Na nimesema hivyo. And then sasa nikuje niseme tena as we wrap up.
Yeah.
So I usually have as we wrap up tatu. Nazikata nasikia tu moja.
Mimi hadi as we wrap up, guys, I conclude.
Alafu akumbuke kitu ase. Oh yeah.
Nani mimi?
Like the graduation episode nilifanya hivyo kama mzuri ya.
Wala as we wrap up alafu
EK. EK. No, let me say, you guys are all being nice to me. Let's go venye EK.
Yes.
The thing that's in here, the weird part of it,
yeah.
EK, Nyati, argue points. At argue point yake, hadi kwenye your thoughts.
It has to be. Guys, it has to be.
Abadilisha facial expression ikuwe ni
Guys, it has.
But the point has to hit home.
You know?
In a good way.
There's actually a day. Okay, hapo nimekukat short time.
Aki, go back. You'll find a lot of things to cut me short.
You know, there's actually
hata ukachoti mtoke.
Hata initoke. There's actually this day, this particular episode, I was telling Emmanuel, pia hii tutakuja na receipt. Because we were trying to convince Emmanuel this and this, but Emmanuel was zile za my point. I say it.
Like,
so like you have later like things happen and you just like come with receipt. Emmanuel nilikwambia Vera Shikwekwe aliyekuwa hewa. Is it? Amesema ameadmit, you know.
Yes, that is Emmanuel now.
Yeah.
Wow. Wallahi.
Yeah. Like Emmanuel akitoa point ni yake. Na you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Okay, najaribu kufikiria alafu.
And you won't have the chance to explain it. No, same hivyo atasema yake hadi.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
Still, Emmanuel, let me talk about Emmanuel again.
Yeah.
Emmanuel is the hardest person to interrupt.
Wallahi.
Yes.
With interrupting Emmanuel.
Hawezi.
You can't. Emmanuel ataka hivi. My point. Like,
I remember recording
because
zilipotea. There was a time Emmanuel alitiwa kwa Rafa, I'm trying to say, are you getting me
yeah,
that?
you know.
Lazima
Emmanuel is the hardest person to interrupt. I can tafutia one instance to interrupt Emmanuel.
Yeah, but naweza jitetea.
100 copy.
Naweza jitetea.
Then there's me, the girl.
I normally unajua ujina to agree, but I feel like unafaa ulinio your perspective.
Yeah.
And again, like, oh yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
that's what I say. I get it. Fair
it.
enough. And you're like, okay, maybe that's not my view, but I get the perspective behind that.
But
you don't normally give me that perspective.
No,
give me
but
that.
the time sinafika tena interrupt. But the time kufika kwa hiyo nini itakuwa tumeenda a long process before the affair enough. Yes. Hata mimi ai.
So in my mind, my POV inakuanga Pandra first kina mwambia Ruto hii na hii. So I'm like, lazima ni insist. Okay, just as
an president. Oh.
Yeah, just an example. So I'm like, eri nikugonge, eri nikaribie, eri nisimame. Raf.
Guy, did you see? Saindo na feel amenitap magoti. Saindo na feel amenitap magoti. Ako zile za you need to come back.
Like, yeah. Like, yo, yeah. Listen to this.
Mwanzo na atatuchapa. Nasema hivi. You know what I mean? Like, ni nini hamget?
Can you come back? Can you come back? Yeah.
So yeah, it's such a nice thing. Umesema hauna yangu.
Niko now like just like I'm trying to think. Okay, just when nimekuja saa hii. Yelini, naweza sema kitu. Okay, mtu anasema something random. Then I sort of see some funny whatever in that. And I must say something zirai. Una get? Lean. Itamuko on a shoulder, on a cold, I don't know what. And I'm like, what am I just getting you?
There's so many wasted jokes.
I love.
There's so many wasted jokes.
I love people listen. Come I have people who wanasikia. Mbona hawakusikia like mbona and I'm like, yeah, mbona hamkusikia.
But I usually play me for me by the way. Yeah. Okay, na nimecheka joke yako nimefanya.
Wallahi.
Trust you me.
Zingine huwa zinapita. I'm not saying zote huwa zingine like
I understand.
Like yo, there's a fire.
Maybe nile nimepita. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, continue. Carry on.
Nile nimepita. I'm sorry.
Guys.
Yeah. But actually, we need to wrap up.
Yeah, we need to wrap up, guys. Nile like maybe point yenye tunasema na umecreate an need, but ni kukuile ya to get more ulisema usija get the joke part of it. You get it? So that is why maybe
nilikuwa nasema the reason is why jokes za Emmanuel ni rahisi sana kuzipita. Like nimezi notice but nimepita because they come in between arguments.
That's
true.
Like Emmanuel is trying to put and stick to his point, but then mimi niko na perspective zangu. So like nangoja Emmanuel. I've just said Emmanuel is the hardest person to interrupt. So like I'm just waiting for him to learn. Ndio na mimi nikuje nipige point yake. So hata joke imenipita. Because akilenga kwa zile za wewe anguka haraka nianguke na yangu, you know. So
that's true.
But funny thing, I usually find people finding our nini funny. Mtu anakuja na nitumia kwa zile za rap. Mbona ulisema kile? Is that even funny?
But they find
me saying
funny.
it, I never found it to be funny or something. So
okay, a weird thing about that nimekumbuka. Rap mtagree vizuri, lini lead this episode, hiki mtafanya hii rap kama mtafika set rap baada ya zile za Emmanuel fanya hiyo. Emmanuel tutafanya. Na anajibu vizuri sana. He is the one supposed to do that.
Zimeni camera. Can I talk?
Can talk.
You know, najaribu kuwapatia time shy.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Experience. Like nataka kuwapatia time shy. Like Emmanuel shine with his. Lean shine with his. You know, so mnafaa kwa mna appreciate kama mtaki. Mnipatie time shy.
Stop justifying your actions. Yes.
As I was saying.
Before you are rudely
interrupted.
You know? Yes.
As I was saying,
hata ujui.
This is what happens because of nini interruptions, you know?
Unataka kushine.
Kama hamtaki kushine, give me the opportunity. Nipatieni zote, let me shine there, you know?
Alright,
so appreciate the time now. Unajua kuna certain celebrity anaanza podcast with somewhere.
Okay.
The first episode she was already trending and women talking about her in a negative way because hakuwa anapatia kwa host wake time ya kuongea. Like the host alikuwa anaenda kuongea ashaanguka.
You know my very first I mean talk about this.
Okay, talk about it.
My very first voice test. I had a host come out my voice nini my voice test sikunya like normally mdosi anaweza kwambia say something ndo I get to gauge your voice. Sasa nilikuwa practical and a show co-host na certain host of the show no like nikiongea I get to know kama your voice is radio. So like nilipata hiyo vibe like you're trying to say something coming up in the next hour inashindwa nini neke man.
Give me a break.
I just landed nini so ina happening by the way.
It happens a lot.
Anyway, our last question as we say for heading is what was the most surprising thing a listener has ever said about the podcast? The most surprising thing a listener has ever said about the podcast. Like maybe ni mbaya, maybe ni nzuri, like so surprising, like
Is there
surprising? I don't know, I'm trying to see.
Apart from the DMs I got, and especially after saying that real money select money, some certain lawyer came to be like, no, it can't be. You don't have facts. I mean, real money can't be select money. I was like, you have your facts. Again, a lawyer came to your DM to talk about me. So,
I'm trying to think of maybe surprising.
I said a lawyer went to the DM to talk about me.
I'm trying to think like surprising. Like, do you have any surprising thing about?
Surprising how?
Surprises as in.
Ninaangalia zote nzuri mbaya.
Me to me
the good one ile the nini kwenye show.
But
that is a good one.
It's a man. Tunaangalia kwa nini?
I think the good one it will be Denzel.
Okay, and then start pia Denzel. Like mkeo siku kwenye kulikuwa na lot of drama like recording and everything. Kwa Denzel nikachina akatuliza kumbe inakwanga way beyond like just record. Like alituliza like you guys take it's way beyond just be on my
Yeah. Let me say this, by the way, it's so challenging, and I actually came to realize that we usually do some amazing job.
Yeah.
When Denzel made that comment,
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Yeah.
That is when I felt like, like we usually go overboard to make sure. Me nikisema hii kitu, yani like a lot happens. I never take it that serious until somebody mentioned it, you know, because he was shocked to see the many things we usually do, and especially on set, the kind of prepping we usually have before hitting the recorder on, you know. So
hii mchensi jaribu hii tufanye ile,
I mean, me felt it after me said.
So that's why happens the show, by the way.
We wrap it up. But tunarapita hivyo kimaembe kimalenge.
You know, like one is Nisha. My quick fire is Nisha, and tell you when I give a quick fire. Should you talk about that now?
I should actually reveal. Funny, we can reveal.
Okay, the 2 good years plus. Nimekwamia hapo, this is the last year.
Unaniambia mwanamjani. Anza sasa.
Look there.
Anza.
Why should it be EK? You see.
Can I say?
You see.
Okay, can I say then? Can I shine?
Yeah.
Oh, so as we wrap up this particular episode,
yes,
it might be the episode finale of Campus Unwind podcast. Why I'm calling it episode finale is because it might be the very last episode you're listening to under Campus Unwind podcast.
Yeah.
So this podcast is going to rebrand to some other podcast which we don't know what. And
but something good, but something hot, something spicy.
Yeah. I know people are asking probably the reasons as to why. It's because manze tume outgrow
that. But I guess that's the most authentic answer. Tume outgrow. And that is the fact that tume graduate. Like it's time. We did
actually
somebody,
not even somebody. Our videographer was telling me shule penye kuna like watoto wanakuja huko like ni watoto. You understand?
Thank you.
So usually I feel like I can't relate to the kind of challenges these people are going through. And also I feel like every time here, university life just evolves, you know? So
every man
it will happen here last year but one
normally the case
hatuwezi keep up grow. So we will not be having Campus Unwind podcast because we just want to deliver the best. Tukiwadanganya tunaendelea na Campus Unwind podcast, trust me, we are going to miss you.
At last I tried to English last year,
you know, tulikuwa tumishi by the way, tulikuwa tumalizie kitu last year extra year. Anyway, a big shout out to everyone who has supported us for the 2.5 years. We have our biggest fans who we can name them, you know, name by name. Kidogo itakuwa, you know, mapendeleo ndio but they know them. We do interact with them at a personal level on their socials. So thank you very much for everyone who has supported us. Thank you so much to God for making us have this moment. At least I met Emmanuel. He's real campus life. I met Lee. Real campus life. They met me. You know, we met each other in short. Thanks again to God for giving us the resources to run this podcast. It's never easy. You know, getting deep into our pocket na hatujui kama sasa tukimaliza hii hatujui kwenye tunaenda to start the next. We just don't.
But we'll come through, man.
You know,
I've seen God for your podcast in so mysterious
ways. In so mysterious ways. So there is that. Also,
one of the Tony many by the what's going on?
Also a big thanks to our parents for helping us with this game. I mean, my mom has always been there to push me forward. My dad has been like, nampatia ngano notice ya wiki mbili. Cheki, next weekend but
Nairobi.
Na I need money to sponsor the podcast. He's like, inalipa. I'm like, see, nataka how many thousands? I'm like, these thousands of money. And he's going to look for the money. He's going to give me na najua vizuri pesa inaenda. Hairudi. You know, I mean, that's what atafanya hivyo. So a big shout out to our parents for giving us the permission, the freeness, the time to express ourselves, to actually tour our youthfulness and do all the amazing things that our hearts desires.
Any regrets?
Any regrets for me being here? I regret nothing.
Same. Name any your parting shot. Any regrets? Nothing. Parting shot.
Kama kunayo shout.
I just
Hata mi I have like sina nini. Actually I feel like
I'm buying for Christmas.
Ilisaidia sana. Nataka mimi for Santa.
Hata fan moja ni surprise hata na credit ya 100.
Haya, what should he do? I can do that.
For me, nataka unitafutia. There is this word. I'm giving you a clue. It's a slang. Google meaning a slang wherever she wrote. It's a slang. So the slang starts with a Y. I feel like I have used that slang more
Why?
in my episode. It starts with a why. Lynn hajui, Emmanuel hajui.
Why?
Siwezi sema, because when I tell them what I'm their friends, I have
Why?
200 for Peke, 200 for both of their time.
Why?
For anybody who is going to guess the word. It starts with a why.
Alright.
It's actually how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5-letter word.
Yeah.
Yish.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
Yish.
Uh-uh.
Yish.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this particular podcast. Yes, podcast, because we call it a wrap.
Yeah, we call
Thank
it.
you so much for your support. For Kila Kitu.
Yeah.
We do appreciate your love. Thank you so much for keeping us company to the very end on this particular episode. Till next time.
Adios.
Adios. Thank you. Bye.